Hi everybody, welcome back to Evie is Here 9. So I asked on my community tab what you guys wanted me to review next, and it was a resounding 91%. You guys wanted me to review the 1973 Wicker Man. So here we are. I am reviewing the Wicker Man. So, on May Day, May 1st, my good friend Rook asked me, well, he asked me a couple days prior to it if I wanted to watch it with him. I was like, sure, because I had actually never seen it before, and I was like, why not? And he was like, May Day is the perfect day to watch because it ties into the movie, and I was like, okay. So, me and my friend Rook and another one of his friends watched this movie. I watched it again after, and yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on this movie, and so let's get into it. Let's talk about The Wicker Man. So I have like notes written down on my computer about like all of the things that I think about this movie, but I don't know if I'll get to all of them. Anyways, getting into it, let's talk about the actual movie notes before I get into like the characters and everything. So this is considered a horror movie. I don't think it's really scary. It's not the kind of horror movie that is like blood and guts and everything. It's more psychological. And like at the end, it's very like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's technically considered a horror movie. It's folk horror. That would be the description, folk horror. It is about a pagan island, and this police officer, Officer Howie, who comes to the island by seaplane, and he is looking for a missing child named Rowan. And everybody on the island is like, yeah, no, we never have seen this child. Who is this? I've never seen her. Who is this? And like some people are like, yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, we know who that is. But then other people are like, never seen her. She's never existed. Doesn't belong here. And it's like this whole big mystery of like, does Rowan actually belong here? Where is she? Is she dead? Is she like, what happened? And so it's kind of like a mystery, it's a horror, it's a little bit of everything. Now, one thing that I didn't expect out of a horror movie is music. Like, it's a musical. There are like literally singing parts in it. Like people are like singing and doing songs and everything. When that part, like when the first song came up, I was like, this is a musical? My friend work is like, yeah, it's totally a musical. And I'm like, wait, what? Like it's not like a musical in the sense of like every few scenes there's a song, but there's at least 2 or 3. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but like I'm down. I'm down for a song. I did want to say about the cinematography. You guys know I'm a cinematography nerd. It's not really anything to talk about. There's a few scenes where I'm like, it's bomb. Like the opening scene where they're showing Howie flying over the islands and the water and everything. That is a great scene. It's beautifully shot. And then the ending scene with the sunset and the Wicker Man burning and like everything is like going crazy and they're all singing the song and like it's beautiful. I know it's not supposed to be beautiful, but it's beautiful. Like it's scary in a way because it's like you know somebody is dying. But it's like just watching everything, like the way it's just shot, like the way that the sunset is coming in, and like watching the flames and like everybody's just like happy, but except for like Howie is like literally dying, and the animals. I feel so bad for the animals. I know that the animals actually didn't die, but the way that they made it set up so that it looked like they died, I was like, oh my god. But anyways, yeah, that ending scene is the perfect climax and ending to that movie. So, I wanted to get into a little bit about the actual movie itself. Like, why Howie sucks. Like, I absolutely hated Howie. He was a great example of modern Christian culture, which I'm not here to bash Christianity. If you guys are Christian, more power to you. But he was the type where it's like he thought his religion should be the only religion in the world, and he was like, oh my god, paganism is evil, blah 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 blah. And it's like his thinking that paganism was evil was what got him killed in the end. Like, if you're looking at it from a distance, you could agree that the paganism was evil because they killed him. But if you look closely, you can see that he was pushing his faith on these people. They knew that he was going to do this. And they knew that he was the perfect person for the Wicker Man. I don't think that the people of Summer Isle were evil. I don't think their paganism was evil. They were trying to save their island. I don't think that the ritual itself was good, but I don't think they were evil. They were just following the rituals that they knew. Just like when people say that Lord Summer Isle was a villain, I don't think he was a villain. I do not think the Lord Summer Isle was a villain. He was trying to protect his people. He was trying to protect his land. And he did so any way he could. I do think he had a moment of doubt when Howie was saying that if the crops failed again after killing him, that they would come after Lord Summer Isle. And Lord Summer Isle was kind of standing there like, oh no. But he showed, he's like, no, that's not going to happen. So I do think he did have a little bit of doubt, but he was strong in his faith at the same time. But yeah, I just think that Howie was not cool. Howie wasn't cool. I think Summer Isle was cooler than Howie. And Summer Isle was hot, so Christopher Lee, oh my god. But anyways, and then the whole concept of who knew about Rowan, I think it was everyone. I'm still kind of confused on that. I'm pretty sure it was everyone. Lord Summer Isle knew. The other adults knew. I'm pretty sure the kids of the island knew as well, because I wouldn't be surprised. They were pretty well in on everything. And also, when we see Rowan's sister talking about Rowan being a hare, and then when they dug up Rowan's grave, and in it there was a hare. So I'm pretty sure the kids all knew what was going on. So yeah, it's kind of a confusing movie when you're watching it the first time around. That's why I watched it a second time. And honestly, it's such a good movie, I'm probably going to watch it a third time, and probably a fourth time and a fifth time. It's a good movie. I'm going to watch it again. But it's a confusing movie at first. I was asking my friend a lot of questions as it went along, and he's just like, you'll see. And I'm just like, will I? And by the end of it, I was kind of still confused, but the second time around, I was kind of like, okay, more people knew about this than they were letting on. Like, some people were like, yeah, Rowan, I've never seen her, I don't know who that is. Then other people were like, yeah, Rowan died. Like, why are some people saying they've never seen her, but other people are saying they've seen her and she died? Like, it was kind of confusing. But anyways, I gave this movie, and I don't know if this is generous, But I really love this movie. I think it's, I mean, I don't even just think, I know, because other people agree. This is a classic movie. This is a classic folk horror movie. So I give this movie a 5 star. I really don't have any complaints about it. Even with the cinematography being very just point and shoot for the most part, I loved it. I think it was a great movie. I think that it was well put together, well thought through. The mystery elements were there, the horror elements were there in a way. I mean, even though it's not scary, isn't like boo, like no jump scares or anything, but it doesn't have to be jump scares to be horror, you know. But it was a really well put together, well thought through, well thought of movie. It's a classic. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. And I would highly recommend it to anybody who, likes folk horror and likes, likes the classic, 70s movies and everything. Because, like, this movie is, like, highly 70s. Like, it's a bit dated, but it's dated in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much dated in a good way. There's it's very much like old. It's old, but it's not old in the sense of you can't watch it and be like, oh, this is boring. It's not a boring movie. Like, it's very good. So with that, 5 stars. I would recommend it. I believe it's on Tubi. So if you guys want to watch it, check it out on Tubi. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know I kind of went into a little bit more depth about the actual, like, concepts throughout the movie. I don't know if you guys like that or not, or if you just want me to kind of do a summary and then just, like, go over what I like. I guess that's kind of what I did. I don't know. I'm still kind of getting used to making movie reviews, so I'm not really sure how to do them yet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give a big thumbs up, and consider subscribing. I hope you guys enjoy this new channel. I hope you guys stay safe, stay watching movies, and I will see you guys in the next movie review. Bye, everybody.